Daddy's home.
Daddy, oh daddy. My broer gonna play it now in church today.
Are you serious? They played that song in church today.
Yes, I am serious. They played Daddy. My word. Yeah, nah. I was very, very weird, honestly.
I can imagine.
Because I think it was during peace.
What?
Or not peace, it was during communion. Even was.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was bad. It was very bad.
So today's topic.
It was very bad.
I'm cringing.
Are you guys still gonna cringe about that now for a good half an hour? Is it today's topic?
Today's topic. I mean, I deserve that. But yeah, since it's Father's Day, you know,
Yes.
and we have a dad behind the camera.
Yes.
Yeah.
Called Dan the Tan Man. Yeah. Like how would we react, or how do we think we would react in certain situations as a father? You know.
Okay.
I have a story
Yes.
that happened to me.
Interesting
And
stuff.
it actually like got me thinking, because in that time of the story I was like, why is man's acting this
Yeah.
way, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's not that bad. But then looking back at it, I'm like, okay, I understand.
Yeah.
So there I was. when speaking to this chick for about 4 years now. And we finally met up. And I was like, okay, now we're gonna go out. There was other plans put in place.
Naughty.
But unfortunately did not fall. It didn't happen.
Yes.
It fell through.
Yes.
But yeah, so I was like, yeah, a mate, he invited me out, and just to chill and stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna see this chick. I made plans with her. Might as well, kill two birds with one stone, and go through.
She's a bird now.
Nigga.
My bro, damn.
This is still a perspective. Why are you doing this, bruh?
You ain't lying though.
Straight facts.
But yeah, so I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
I can see her and then chill with my brother, you check. So I'm like, oh, can I go pick her up? Get there. It's first time meeting her, picking her up from her house. I'm like, okay, meet the parents. Parents wanted to meet me anyway. I see her come out and I'm like, okay, nah, get out of her car and go, greet, whatever. So now Father's Day.
Okay, so this is the first time you intentionally want to see the house. Not like the other time where you unintentionally wanted to see the house.
Grahamstown, King, whatever.
What?
East London.
East London.
Oh.
You
Yes,
unintentionally
yes.
wanted to see that house.
Why are we bringing that up, bro? Like, why? Okay.
Because I thrive on pain.
You meant this one.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm meant to meet all the parents and all of that stuff. Okay, anyway, that threw me off, but we bring it back. So yeah, so I'm like, okay, nah, Father's Day, greet him, whatever, being very, very respectful,
Yeah.
as I should be. And like, man, just like, okay, whatever. Obviously, introduce myself. Mother comes. Introduce myself to the mother. First words the mother says to me is like, I've heard a lot about you, but I'm finally meeting you.
Is that
And I
a good
was-
thing or a bad thing?
That's
Just a
always-
side note.
It's always a
How
good
do you
thing.
feel
I
about
don't
that?
know,
It's
but I
always a
mean, like,
good
we've
thing.
been
It's
speaking
always a
for
good
4 years, so obviously,
Yeah.
like, I've come up in conversation. So I am taking it as a good
It's
thing.
always a good thing. It's always a good thing.
So yeah, so then I'm like,
if Gal is talking about you to the
and I'm
rents,
just
bro,
like I didn't expect it to say it, and I was just
Yeah.
like, nice to meet you too. And then so then like whatever, father tells me she needs to be home by 10 o'clock. I'm like, yes sir, got you.
No way.
Okay. And then what's her name leaving in the house? Side story, there was apparently shots fired in the area earlier.
Oh, yeah, I remember you told me.
Yeah. So that's
There's
gonna
a reason for
come
the
back.
concern.
Yeah.
There's a
That's
reason for the
gonna
concern.
come back later in the story. So like, okay, now went out, enjoyed ourselves, whatever. Kept reminding her, look, yeah,
Take
10
the
o'clock.
man.
we're going. I don't want to get in nonsense because it's the first time I'm meeting your parents and all of it.
Yeah.
So, everything goes well. Look at the time. I'm like, damn, it's 2:45. We're going now. Greet everyone off. And then I'm seeing now I'm gonna be late. So I'm like, no, it's fine though. It's fine. You know, I'm not gonna be like half an hour, like an hour late. Just 15 minutes. Get to the house literally at 10:15. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Now we're speaking in the car. And I'm about to obviously she's about to get out and I'm about to take her to the door and whatever. I turned, look out the window. Father's standing there, like just staring me down, and I'm like, oh.
Oh, motherfucker.
Like, okay, now just open the door. Greet him. First thing he says to me, what's the time?
Oh, shit.
I'm like, it's 10:15, sir. And then he was like, what time did I tell you that she needs to be home? And she chimes in saying, but it's only 15 minutes, whatever. Like, she looks at him, I'm not talking to you.
Oof.
Comes back to me. What time did I say she must be home? It was like 10 o'clock, sir.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
It's like, hey, man, he's staring into my soul. And I'm just like, and he goes on, when I say certain time, I mean that time. Okay? And then he's like, now every time you come late again, it's an hour earlier that she needs to be home. And then he was like, I hope that you do have another chance. So then I was like, okay. You know, like it's
Okay.
it's there.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, so there might be another chance. And then tells his daughter now, this girl, and he's like, better come in the house now. Turns around, walks to the door. I'm just like, well,
shit.
And then like, yeah, she was just like, nah, she doesn't know what this problem is and all of that and whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you probably just need to go down, give her like a side hug. And I'm like, because like I turn, man is standing by the door, like I'm just like, damn. So yeah, I gave her a side hug and she walked in and whatever. And I'm just like, damn. And I'm just like, damn. Yeah, like in my head, I was like, you really didn't need to react that way, man. Because
You're just thinking about it, man. Like, it's not that deep.
It's not that deep.
Yeah.
But then, like, the next day, like in the week, I realized, like, firstly, it's my first time meeting her. Okay. Oh, mind you, side note, the father actually thinks that I'm older than her older sister, which is my same age as me.
So there was a miscommunication as well.
So that also, well, she told me that was the reason why he acted the way
it influenced his reaction.
So yeah, so I was thinking like, okay, why did he react the way he did?
Yeah.
First, I was late, obviously. First time meeting his daughter. He thinks I'm older than his oldest child. And there were shots fired. Or they think there was shot fired in the area. So looking back at it, he reacted the right way.
Yeah.
And me if I was put in that situation, I would have also probably reacted that same way. Because I mean, it's just fair.
Yeah.
It's fair.
I feel like how we spoke about it at the watering hole that night, it was also like the same thing. Like, even though there were like other boa and all of that, the main fact was he's in his rights. At the end of the day, he's still like the protector of the child and all of that. So I feel like the reaction was still in line of being a father.
Yeah. Which is like, that's why looking back at it, I'm like, I don't see the situation as I saw it on that day and when it happened. And I respect the way he reacted,
Yeah.
which is fair. Like, I mean, I did come late because he did tell me 10 o'clock, came 15 minutes late, and that is that, man. That's that.
Let's say SMF gets a daughter one day, okay? And
What the hell?
can I
Freaking hell was that?
Can I make this more weird?
Go on.
And
Oh, I know where this is going, bro. I know where this is going.
And homeboy's kid over there is like, oh, I want to take SMF's daughter out.
And you know people are gonna start doing this.
We make this family bigger.
We gonna be related, bro.
Okay, hold up. No, like just like let's just put it like that.
Yeah.
There's a different, like I feel like the end man can like say it the best, but you kind of like your perspectives change when you're looking after
Yeah.
your own.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So
Like I couldn't even come into his house today to go
No.
get
big facts.
No.
because I'm sick.
There's facts though. Man was at the gate.
I didn't even get a hello, bro.
Man was at the door. Was like, why you here? It's like, are you sick?
No.
It's like, are you still sick? Yes. You can't come in the house. Go wait in the car. I'm like, yeah.
Bro, blood.
Like, yeah.
Blood.
Bruh, not gonna lie. Man's mother didn't want to hug me because it's like,
One
you were
of y'all
with
is
him.
sick.
You were with the car in the same car. I don't risk.
Dog. Shit's
like
change. Stuff
Yeah.
change.
I
But
mean, look, I didn't take offense to it because I understand why.
no,
Yeah,
but
obviously.
I don't think the whole discussion was around illness and all of that. Because when you bring illness in,
No, man,
into
I'm
it,
just
no,
saying-
I understand what you're trying to say, but it's also a different thing entirely. Because like if you bring illness and well-being into it, that is you guarding your homestead from any danger outside of your homestead. Being a
Yeah.
father.
Yeah.
In this situation, it's very, very different because it's not a threat. It's not a threat coming into your home. It's just now a prospective addition to the family, and that is whenever you encounter, be it girl or boy, any of y'all out there, when you think it's just a date, to a parent, it's not just a date, because even though it's the beginning stages of a relationship being just one date, it's way more than that. The parent of the person that you're going to encounter, which is why I think a lot of people steer away from relationships when they're still in the house. Have you noticed that? That seems to be like a running theme nowadays.
Not me.
Yeah, that's
No man, I didn't mean like.
homeboy's like,
Man, it's like, come.
whoa. Resume.
But yeah, nah, like, I mean,
I think no, but also I think it's a PE thing that people are still like wilding out while they're in their parents' homes. Because
I don't know if it's a PE thing.
I think it's
let's just label it as an opportunity sake, because we are in our mid to late 20s.
Yeah, don't
mid to late.
remind me, bro. Yeah.
Nigga, I'm in the late 20
Yeah,
quarter.
yeah.
Fuck
I am
y'all.
not close.
I'm ratioing myself.
I am not close. You are getting there. You are getting there. Me, I'm still
You're
far.
I think you got a year
I got
left.
a year left. Bro.
Exactly.
You got a year left.
I have like 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm owning a house soon, bro. Like,
Yeah, man's moving up.
It's not a house. It's an
Not a house, it's
apartment.
a
Let's be
flat.
real.
okay,
It's a
I'm
flat.
owning an apartment, but
It's a
still,
flat.
bro. Like, just like it.
You're getting into owning a flat.
It's intense.
It's a good move for you. I'm really so
really
proud.
is.
It's money moves, bro.
That's money
Honestly, it's money moves.
We're
But yeah.
vibing out here.
Yeah, no, like
Stress.
it's different when you live in your own place. Like as a
Yeah.
youngster or mid-20s or
I
whatever.
mean, you can do
going out
basically
to-
what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, without even
Yeah.
your parents being
Yeah.
involved.
Exactly.
So now there's this
And I
whole-
experienced it. Living a year with my brother.
Yeah, no,
it
but-
was so fun.
Like there's this whole disconnect between yourself, how you carry yourself, the people you choose to get involved with, and the people that you care about that is in a house and the house
Yeah.
that you grew up in and all that. So where that dad was coming from, it's not so much a place of immediate protection. Is does this person, can I siphon out of different situations to see if this person has the same values as me? So he's not gonna ask you, look here, do you feel about this about the All Blacks, my bro?
No. No. But it's just another thing to add on to that. I was told by this girl that her father did not want to believe her when she said we only went out. You see. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
No,
that
but-
means that he thought like there was other things happening.
Yo, fucking.
Stay off of it.
To be fair though, I feel like as soon as like if I was a father, man, and I had a daughter, I'd basically assume that, not to be rude, but
Yeah.
at that age of like, my daughter's grown now.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, like these things are bound to happen.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
with-
same though.
Yeah. So like with every man who like steps on the door, I'm also gonna kind of make sure. Like, of course, you're not trying to know this dude now.
Yeah.
So the first time you shake your hand, but like, look after, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, it's not
all
so
of
much-
that.
Don't do
Looking
anything
after
you'll
thing,
regret.
Yeah, that is it. That is it.
Like, so yeah, basically, like if I had a daughter and all of that, and a guy was taking her out, and they are around about our age,
Yeah.
I would think, like, I would make the assumption that this guy wants some cooch,
Yeah.
which is fair, because I mean, especially in the society that we are brought up in now, like it is there.
Yeah, you don't know
more
how it's gonna
liberal.
look
It
like
is
in the
there.
future.
Bruh,
It's
Yeah.
more liberal, Muslim.
Exactly,
People
it's
are
just
allowed to make
there.
their choices with their body and
Exactly. So, like, I'm going to assume that every guy that comes and picks my daughter up, or my daughter goes to
He has
meet,
other intentions.
exactly.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I can't speak now to say how I would handle it at
Yeah.
that time, but like, because like this girl's father might have had that in his mind, I also understand the way he reacted.
Yeah.
So,
Ah.
since it's Father's Day and that, man, I just want to send out a little message, and to all the guys out there that are watching, I just want to wish you all a happy Father's Day. For all the kids that you've lost, to a sock, to some tissue,
Maybe a back
to the throat goats out
Yes.
there.
throat goats. What the fuck?
So like my boy here said, to the back, to the titties.
Yeah.
I mean, even if she was on the pill, that was like an instant death. We feel your pain.
You couldn't give a straight face on that one. You couldn't give it. Oh my god.
We feel your pain.
Yeah, yeah.
And we would like to wish y'all a happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, young kings.
Love y'all.
Yeah, nee.
Stay strong, kings.
It's the day. Ay. Yo.
Yeah.